2023 season. And we've got Leighton Vander Esch, who really led his defense last week with a 10-tackle game. It's the Cowboys and the Rams under the lights on Sunday night.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford. And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you were throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 64 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching them try to take away that area of the field.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that third down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. This is taken at the 15. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop. He's going to find Gallup here complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
On play action, Prescott rolling to his right. A dump off to Elliott. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down. The Cowboys at 3-6 now on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league without a victory.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Allen! Allen Robinson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 14 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
And that's 10 touchdowns on the season for him on the ground. And remember our meeting with the coaching staff. They did share with us that one of their goals for the year was for him to get in the end zone at least 10 times. And that ramps up into their bigger goal to try and get 20 overall as a team.
Got a man, that's Richie James. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a 1st down. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Prescott. James has got it, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 9 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 18. Again, 17 yards that time as that made the chains. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Working with a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, again to Elliott. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Prescott to throw it. And he's got it. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Parkey with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. And the Rams getting set to go now. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On first down, Stafford here. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 7-7, our score after one. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Micah Parsons in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Again, it's Elliott. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that his defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Some people play defense in this one. It's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Looking for Campbell downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. First down, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's James. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
10th carry now for Elliott. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Prescott.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Prescott now.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Prescott looks to throw on 1st.
And he'll go right back to Lamb.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And again, it's Prescott. Touchdown!
CeeDee Lamb
from 6 yards away.
And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field.
And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
At the 29-yard line.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To the air again, Stafford. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
It's complete to Cook. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw. Prescott to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal. They'll throw again. Prescott.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
The kick by Parkey is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Taken from about the 12.
So we have reached halftime here with a visiting past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And able to get this out to the 25. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming into this one, remember, but they have the lead here. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. His first catch of this 3rd quarter, he had 7 in the first half. It's also a first down. Inside give to Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
2nd and 10.
To throw is Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Throw right side, taken in by Gallup.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Open man Lamb. It's complete.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. A first down throw for Prescott.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Prescott.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up second down. Now Prescott. His throw incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. But now it's third down.
They've come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
James has got it, complete. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be fourth down. The kick by Parkey is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it.
And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. DeMarcus Lawrence with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense.
Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, it means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. It's like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
And he's looked really, really sharp.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10.
And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Prescott now. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
We had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the third quarter, and certainly doesn't feel as comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that, because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
59-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. From just shy of midfield, Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
But now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Stafford. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here's Stafford. This is caught. Touchdown, Rams. Allen Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point up and through by Myers. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. From a star in college to a star in the NFL, CeeDee Lamb at wide receiver as he brings out this offense.
And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And he's got the 1st before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. And they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot. And, boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it was hard for anyone to react.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Cowboys on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Prescott. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The field position game often so overlooked, but this offense is going to be backed up deep. What an ideal punt.
And now, this stage of the game, when they need the drive to try and put themselves in a position to win it, we're talking about going the long field, the very long field. This could be a 99-yard drive if they're able to accomplish it.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Going right back to Akers.
And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got him.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stafford.
Looking underneath, he's got Akers. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, Stafford. And it's caught. Touchdown. Allen Robinson from 19 yards away. And the Rams go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. To throw, Prescott. That's complete to Lamb.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Now Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
First down, Cowboys.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Dak.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Here's Prescott. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Here's Dak. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
A give up the middle to Akers.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
And nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a 1st down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Prescott to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So here's the former Pro Bowler, Cody Parkey, in field goal formation. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 for 2 tonight. This will be for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken from about the 12. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
One last throw here for Stanford. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, he took us into the final.
Spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like big pitch came to Jonah. Yeah, I'm still independent, ain't sold a million records yet. Used to be on my checklist, big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Game time in it. Game time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Game time. Run it up. 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 You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog so the day that you finally pop off, you'll see it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's ripe. I thank God for the payment. That's a solid foundation. When I finally make it, I'll give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Game time in it. Game time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Game time. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they were sleeping again, say it no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the option, I'm up in the score. I catch a and jump in the course. Follow the core and the back to the morgue. Take the sheet off and I some more. When I am done at the scene, I won't leave anything. You won't even know who was involved. Don't let me do it, cause I overdo it and do it till I cannot do it no more. All of the doubters, I'm proving them wrong. Back with the classic, I know it's been long. Heard it was missing me while I was gone. I smell the victory back up on top, and it's where I belong. Like it ain't to me, we making history. Fall through the misery, weather the storm. Can't let them get to me, no weapon form shall prosper. Be all over my roster. I got options, I keep it right on the dresser. Next to the Oscar, applying pressure. Somebody stop us. Woo! Applying pressure, somebody stop us. Running my closet, go need a doctor, go need a doctor, go need a what? I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Gonna tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. I just came back